Whether it's being blasted with water, covered in dust, or put into freezing temperatures, a product that finds itself in the testing facilities of Keystone Compliance is probably not going to have a very good day.
We don't really provide a product, we provide a report at the end of a test program that basically enables the manufacturer to distribute their products.
Tony Masson is president of Keystone Compliance in Newcastle. He and his team of engineers perform all sorts of tests on products to assure they're ready for use in their respective fields. During the early 2000s, while working as a test engineer in California, Masson noticed a void in the testing industry between Cleveland and Pittsburgh.
There were some smaller test labs, probably within the 50 to 100 mile radius of this area, but they weren't covering, the full scope of testing that we currently cover here at Keystone, from medical to military to aerospace to railway to just consumer electronics.
In 2007, Masson left California with his son and wife Rhonda and founded Keystone Compliance. Needing to navigate the Great Recession and avoid taking on much debt, they decided to purchase used equipment to establish their initial capabilities and keep up with demand.
I had a knack for finding used test equipment, at pennies on a dollar, and making that equipment work in the early days. And I think, with the economy taking a downward turn and our overhead being low, it didn't hit us as bad as most companies were hit.
I think that was probably a good thing, but moving forward, we got away from that because there was always equipment breakdowns. So we've learned to maybe spend a little more money and get a newer model or better equipment to move forward with.
Rhonda Masson is vice president of the company and says growing the number of employees over time wasn't an easy task.
Starting with just 3 people, you wear a lot of hats. So you try to hire and find people that can fill in, that do a better job than you do. It's been difficult. I mean, it's hard to pull people in from other states to come to Western Pennsylvania. A lot of people don't want to come based on the weather, believe it or not. So that's been very difficult for us. But we have found some good people just, I guess, from the colleges locally more than anything else.
Over time, the company expanded their capabilities and saw double-digit growth throughout the first 3 years. By the 4th year, it had outgrown its original 7,200 square foot space. Currently, the business operates out of a 20,000 square foot building, but the husband and wife say they plan on adding another 10,000 square feet and possibly expanding into other parts of the country.
We're very confident that we can go to another city, look at what their needs are in that other region and another region, and then focus on growing the facility based on needs of manufacturers in that region.
The more scope that we have in-house, that scope enables us to win more test programs that maybe fall into another scope that we have. So if we don't have capabilities to perform a certain test, we may lose other testing. So by covering that full scope, it definitely, the growth can be very large globally for the lab. What we want to do is provide that one-stop shop in this region, and that's what we've put together, and that's what we're doing now.
You can see more of our Rally Around Small Business coverage by clicking on the Rally Around Small Business tab at businessjournaldaily.com.
Rally Around Small Business is brought to you by Home Savings Bank.